TaToH is quite the unique Age of Empires player, and sometimes he likes to challenge himself. So this game, I found, he is not going to be making any military units. That scout will be all of the military he makes. So he is playing against our, apparently a Twitch streamer down here, in the cyan, who will be the Khmer. TaToH will be playing in the red as his home civ. Now, I'm not familiar with this player, but I looked him up. He was in the 1500s when this game was played, so fairly decent player. Definitely not TaToH's level, but TaToH does like to do some weird things sometimes. So we'll speed things up through the Dark Age just to get to the interesting parts here. See, TaToH will be walling himself up. Only those forward barriers will be a bit exposed. And Cyan, despite being a bit lower in Elo, he will be the first up to the Feudal Age. Playing as the Khmer is quite the advantage for him. And we'll look at TaToH. Hasn't actually scouted him yet. We'll be sending 2 villagers forward, but didn't find his opponent until just now. We'll take a bit of fire from that TC. Although, at the same time, Cyan has not yet scouted TaToH. And TaToH, as he likes to do... Oh, those villagers are going forward. Completely going to miss TaToH's villagers. Cyan hasn't actually found TaToH. He's seen the extra resources, so he should know TaToH is up here, or at least be able to take a guess. Only the spot he could be is there. But those vills will be going for a bit of a walk. Meanwhile, TaToH is making a tower down here on these berries. The key is that the tower is out of the line of sight, and he can get it walled before any vills could come forward and attack it. The key to having it walled is that he now can send the villagers around, and he doesn't need to have 2 towers immediately in range of each other. Now here's where Cyan needs to be paying attention to... oh, he gets lamed there. Oh no. To TaToH's villagers, so he knows when he can rush with his own villagers. But TaToH is just going to be very sneaky, and as he likes to do, he's going to get up 2 more towers, one on that wood and that gold, and one on the back of that wood line there. And these villagers still, they didn't find TaToH. They're going to come back, come to that second lumber camp. And, you know, as difficult as dealing with the Trush can be, our Cyan player still, he is in a good spot. He's taking stone so he can build counter towers. He's moved the wood line. He still is gathering wood, and he still has a gold he can access. Now he finally has found TaToH. TaToH, as we saw earlier, is fully walled, so the scouts won't be able to get in. But here come the forward villagers. And this is where stuff... this is where it really starts to get interesting. So TaToH's just going to have all of his towers here. They're walled. That Vill's still walking around the back of his base. And now Cyan, he wants to go for a little trush of his own. Trying to put some pressure onto TaToH. There he goes. But Spanish build their towers more quickly than other civs, and TaToH's going to be putting that tower right underneath his TC. And here's the fun part where TaToH knows what's up. Cyan's going to abandon that tower, and TaToH isn't going to finish his. He's going to delete it and build a new one. Maybe that's just a graphical glitch. I don't know, but basically TaToH does not want to commit to spending stone on that tower when he doesn't have to. So Cyan's just going to leave that tower foundation there. And then just, well, leave these vills there. They're just going to chill. And chill there for quite a while. As he has found TaToH's villager. So he's not quite paying attention because he wanted to micro down that vill. Make sure TaToH doesn't do any quick walling. But now TaToH's going to be adding another tower on that gold. But that should not go up if Cyan reacts to it. And look at that, the scouts come over. TaToH has to quick wall the vill. They'll keep her safe. But that tower not really going to be able to stay up too long as the scouts come over, and now the vills could run over and walk it down. But up here we see TaToH is he has seen these villagers, and he is going out. And he is going to stone wall the villagers and trap all 5 of them in this in these stone walls. Oh man, and I've played a lot of games against TaToH on back when he played on HD, and I know what it feels like to have this happen to you. And I still have nightmares about it to this day. And I saw this recorded game and it reminded me of the horrors of trying to deal with TaToH's Trush and TaToH's stone walls. But anyway, those vills will be walled in. Looks like Cyan still hasn't noticed them. He is dealing with this tower down here, built a counter tower, and wants to nab that villager. Will he get to her in time? No, she'll make it back. And now the villagers will come forward. They probably could have just gone forward to hit the tower because I don't think this one's guarding it. But that'll go down. Cyan will have access to gold. And, well, he's up by 5 villagers, which means they're even on vills, which means he's actually down by 3 because TaToH's doing wheelbarrow. And TaToH is up to the castle age. Another minute away from there, as that tower is cleared. And now, TaToH has been cleaned up. His Trush still has a few towers left, but Cyan has finally noticed, and he's going to break out of those walls. They only have 900 HP in Feudal. TaToH needs to reach Castle before they turn to 1800 HP. He's getting as much HP off as possible. But there we go. He's up to the Castle Age, and now he doesn't want them to escape. He can't wall again because the scouts are there, so he's just going to add in this TC and try to shoot down the villagers. Will they be able to escape? They've got 400 HP remaining on that wall. The scouts are there. The vills are there. It's going down, but the Spanish build their TCs more quickly, and he's building with 8 vills. There, he's garrisoned. The wall still has 200 HP on it, and the villagers are trapped. And there's 2 of them down. Will any of them manage to escape? No, they won't. And goodbye, villagers. And, oh, goodbye, stone walls. He doesn't need the prison anymore. He's just going to get rid of it. But Cyan, you know, Vill count is even, despite the wheelbarrow difference, and he is up to the castle age himself. TaToH's going to come forward. Vill's actually try to fight the scouts. Might actually be successful there. No supremacy yet for the Spanish Vills, but they can still melee fight those scouts. Cyan's going to bring some of his own Vills over too. Doesn't want to be trushed again. TaToH does have a lot of stone. Both players with a lot of stone now. They've both been mining stone. Nice tower on the stone, protecting it from any potential trushes too. Armor coming in for the scouts, so that'll make them a bit more useful in this fight against the Vills. Cyan will lose a Vill there, though. And oh, look at all these Vills coming. This is going to be a huge Vill fight. The scouts, I think, with armor will be pretty useful in it, though. Vills will do, I guess, 2 damage per hit with that 1 melee armor. And Cyan, he doesn't care about this huge mass of villagers chasing him. He's just going to run his villagers forward. TaToH sees this. What does he have there? 9 villagers to 16. I think TaToH will win that fight. But oh, he's building his defensive castle there. He doesn't want to get castle dropped. Gonna see that Siege Workshop might be a bit ambitious. But once Cyan sees that castle, I don't think he'll be able to go there. Question is, where is Cyan going to be dropping his castle? Is TaToH just adding in... See, he's on 3 TCs now and booming. Gonna be adding in a 4th TC. He wants to get that supremacy tech, and he wants as many villages as he can get. Some knights coming around for Cyan, but they're not actually going to be able to get in. TaToH will just wall them out. And oh, here come the villagers. They want to go for a castle, probably on that hill there. He has the knights, so he should be able to get this up. Here they come. Will TaToH spot this? There's the castle foundation. Cyan's coming in. TaToH sees it, though. And he's going to start adding house foundations and a watchtower on the hill. And with the house foundations, he's actually going to block the castle placement. And he's not going to let Cyan get it up on the hill. He's doing a good job walling, trying to keep the knights out, but they will get in. And that tower probably won't actually go up. He'll have to delete it. I think Cyan probably doesn't have a spot to place the castle, though. He has to get back a bit. Build it back here. His guard tower coming in for TaToH. He already has both of the attack upgrades, so those TCs will rip the knights to shred. To shreds with them only having 1 armor. Now he's going to rush up that guard tower. Will it be in time to deny the castle? Oh, there's a bunch of knights there, too. We would really have to focus down those vills. 1 guard tower normally isn't enough to deny a castle when there's a lot of vills building it. TaToH's going to try to vill fight too, but in come more knights. He could be starting to lose villagers to the knights. He does lose quite a few. If you look at the eco KD, he has lost 10 villagers. And despite that trap, it's only 10 to 14 villager kills. It's just this boom from TaToH now. 4 TCs. His capture age has crashed. Nope, there we go. Haven't seen that happen yet. Monday? Oh, we're gonna keep going? I couldn't even alt-tab there. I was afraid my computer was gonna crash. Normally I only find crashes when I try to do like 255 projectile siege onagers. But now we see TaToH on 6 TCs. Few knights coming in. Cyan's actually making rams. Looks like he wants to clean up those towers that are defending his base, or attacking his base still. TaToH trying to go for some more traps on the lumber camp, but there's knights there. Actually, we're just going to keep his vills alive from the knights. Well, the tower's going to start to get cleaned up. Oh, TaToH even going for the sneaky forward university for murder holes. Just to try to keep the his towers alive so we can take better Vill fights underneath them. Maybe get back to these. He's going to try to chain his towers going forward. The knights will come in here to try to engage. And they will be shot down by the towers, though. Guard towers that are garrisoned will do quite well against the knights. I think they lose 3 arrows at once. Yeah, that extra blacksmith upgrade there really helps to penetrate the knight's armor. They're gonna go down. These are non-supremacy villagers fighting the knights. And TaToH even sneaking out to the side. Ooh, lions killed a Vill. They could maybe go for another Vill. There's 2 lions there. Trying to sneak another TC up. TaToH hasn't noticed that. Could the lions kill another villager? God, look at the muscles on that guy when you zoom in. He's defending himself. Oh, he gets the second lion too. 2 lions, not quite enough to kill a loomed Vill when they're that low on HP. Did get that first Vill though. But towers starting to get cleaned up. TaToH though with a 41 villager lead. That's only going to keep increasing, as Cyan is now just adding in his second TC. Now Forward Castle going to kill one of TaToH's TCs, but that'll go down and he will still have 6 more. He's doing handcart. That'll make his villagers a bit faster, perhaps a bit more useful in combat. Bit of a fight going on here as TaToH's trying to micro his vills to keep them alive, but the knights and the rams are there to take out the towers. I think that will be actually pretty successful in killing the towers. He has a lot of vills over there just garrisoned in the towers shooting arrows with murder holes. But arrows do not kill rams. And non-supremacy villagers do not kill knights. So TaToH actually has to retreat his villagers. The tower is not cleaned up just yet. And I think he's just going to have to concentrate on his boom for a bit. Doesn't really have the stone to continue pushing forward with towers. But he is now up to the Imperial Age, putting it in a safe back TC. And he's even building a forward TC. TC will win the fight against that tower. It goes up. Oh, look at that. Look at... Yeah, TCs, they fire enough arrows, they just absolutely shred towers. TaToH is on 8 TCs right now. More knights coming over as TaToH is adding in even more TCs. Wait, didn't he do handcart earlier? He must have canceled it. Oh, and to counter this, Cyan wants to throw up a castle. Here come the rams. Going to take out that tower, protected by the knights. TCs do not beat castles. And TaToH with 147 vills. Just going to continue adding in more and more TCs. He wants that supremacy tech, even sending vills towards the south of the map now. That castle still will be in the middle of his base. Maybe he'll take that out once he gets sappers. Doing masonry, just going to give his town centers a bit more HP. As the rams will come in, rams will start taking out TCs, but TaToH's just going to be adding more in the back. Let's see. No real stone left for Cyan. TaToH's actually out of stone. He'll need to buy more. Well, it's not like he needs his gold for anything else. He's got supremacy coming in. And then the TCs are just going to be pumping out villagers. And now it's time to fight. Time to fight with the or almost time. 20 seconds away from time to fight with the vills. Adding in another TC. Now the TCs with Bracer, actually that's just an extra point of damage they'll be doing to knock through that knight armor. We'll see him maybe adding chemistry too from that forward university. Some of his TCs are being taken out by the rams. He is running some of his vills back. Oh, there's chemistry. Yep, there's sappers, so the vills will have more. They'll chop, we'll see this. They can chop trees in one swing now. I don't know if we'll see a vill doing that. But he's going to be fighting here with his villagers against the knights and the rams. At the same time, going to be taking out that castle now that he has sappers. Chemistry will come in, add some more arrow fire to the TCs. Elephant even mixed in. But the elephant is no match for Spanish villagers, as TaToH is just going to send everyone across the map, deal with the rams, clean up the knights. Fighting under the TC is actually a really nice bonus for him because of that arrow fire. The TC arrows actually can clean up the knights a bit more readily even than Supremacy Vills can do. But look at that, 3+6 attack compared to 10+1 for the knights. Well, the Vills aren't actually that far behind from the knights. They do have 80 HP and 3 melee armor for now. And I think his villagers and town centers and that castle are going to win that fight. You see, he's actually moving in at the bottom of the map as well. He's adding in guard towers, continuing with his trush, and turning guard towers into keeps soon, doing stone shaft mining for more trush action down there. Now he's just going to use the castle, the TCs, and even that guard tower still to absolutely wreck those knights. With Bracer and Chemistry on your TCs, they are very good at killing Castle Age knights. Now, TaToH, he wants to go for that next castle. He's going to take another fight with the knights there. At the same time, he's pushing in from the south, continuing to add in more towers, going to use his villagers to knock down all of Sion's towers, and now he's fighting under the knights, under the castle against the knights. And looks like his villagers are going to win that fight even. Yeah, there they go. The knights are going down. The ram coming in, just trying to distract. And even against the castle, they do have 4 pierce armor. You need to get a good bit of that 11 attack. Oh, the reinforcements from the south have arrived. They're taking out the stable, cutting the knight production. And TaToH's almost at 200 Papa villagers. Sion's trying to wall in his castle just to keep it alive. But I think TaToH has basically got this game in the bag. Here come the rest of his villagers forward. They're going to start knocking down that castle as well. Sion is out of resources. His stables are being taken out. His TC is destroyed. And TaToH's villagers destroying everything. He is pop-capped. Just needs to wait for the few more villagers to be created. But there we go. 47 knights versus 1 scout. Does not work out for the player with 47 knights. If you look at that KD, Sion actually had the better KD there, but when your army is only militaries and your army high is when your army is only villagers and the army high of your opponent is 21, you're okay with that. Actually, he somehow did manage to kill more buildings. I guess that was from when he cleared up the towers. TaToH, look at that economy. And let's look at that society stats. 199 villagers. 1 away from 200. So, just a fun game I had found TaToH played, showing how he is clearly a very meta player who never deviates at all. So, thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.